Christmassy, though, perhaps. Time for celebration for many, but for others, it can highlight feelings of loneliness and isolation.
Yes, there's a survey by Age UK suggesting that 1.5 million people find Christmas Day to be the hardest time of the year, with a third of respondents telling the charity the festive period brings us painful memories. Our reporter Jamie Cubbin has more.
Right, everybody, this is Barbara. Barbara, meet everybody.
Hello, everybody. Well, that's Margaret.
Hiya, Margaret. Debbie. Hiya, Debbie.
Barbara is the life and soul of this Age UK group. She knows everyone.
With a kid.
And everyone knows Barbara.
Tell me what she's like.
Brilliant. Absolutely.
She's gone all bashful now.
I've got to be careful what I say.
You're mic'd up.
But life before coming here was much
I
smaller.
haven't swore, have I? No, I haven't. I've got a microphone on. Oh, that Mike. Oh, yes, that was my husband, Mike.
Oh.
I've got you with me, Mike.
When Barbara's husband Mike died, her own life seemed to stop. Their last Christmas together, 18 years ago, was the very last time she put up Christmas decorations.
I remember just standing at the window, breaking my heart. I just couldn't believe that I would never see him again. It does feel like the end of the world, yeah? If I hadn't have gone doing volunteer work, I think I would have sat in that chair and just give up.
There, she's a good one.
You sit down, Terence.
It is such a hard time of year for so many people here.
Are you all right, all ready for your dinner?
Pamela will spend this Christmas alone, as she has done for very many years.
You don't see anybody, you're just in the flat on your own and that's it, you know. And even if you put the telly on, you get fed up with it. Put the radio on, you turn it off. You know, you just, nobody there, there's no one to talk to. All you can hear is silence in your ears, you know, nothing. It's terrible, honestly.
How long have you been on your own?
10 years.
Terence will join his daughter on Christmas Day, but his wife died on New Year's Eve, and that makes this time of year especially hard. But it makes gatherings like this in the run-up to Christmas especially valuable.
And the best thing I ever did was starting coming here about 19 months ago, because people here are marvellous, you know.
Falling star and put it in your pocket, never let it fade away.
If Barbara has one word of advice for anyone struggling this Christmas, it is this.
If they can, do try to go and do volunteer work. If you can.
Get out.
Get out, if you can.
Well, yes, there we go. Yes, absolutely. Look at Barbara. We're all saying now. Good morning to everyone. Let's introduce you. Barbara's next to me here, along with Claire Webber and Laurie Bolt, both from Age UK.
Morning.
Barbara, you're the star this morning.
Nah.
You're a good hugger. That's what I've realised from that piece. You just go around making people smile.
I do. I like to make them laugh as well, yeah.
And because I guess the inspiration for you is you know what it's like not to smile, to have loneliness. And,
Yes.
and that's, you know about
I
that,
do.
which means you're good
I do.
at helping other people.
Yeah. And, yeah, my husband died 18 years ago, and I had to get back into volunteering, and I went to it at UK Tameside. And if it hadn't been for that, I would have just sat at home and just disintegrate. Well, tried to think of the right word. I'd have just...
Deteriorated.
That's the word.
Yeah.
I bet you're good at spotting it in other people, aren't you? When
Yeah.
you're going round and meeting people,
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
probably see it
Yeah.
more, maybe better than the rest of us.
Yeah. Yeah, if he hadn't have gone there, what it was, I was... It helped me being there, and it helping the people who go there as well.
Claire, you
Yeah.
got to know Barbara at Age UK Tameside. When she walked in, what were your thoughts when you thought, OK, she wants to make a difference? What were your thoughts when you met?
Well, I met Barbara and accidentally thought that she was one of our clients. I kind of think, and then I recognised that she had one of our polo shirts on. So we had a conversation, and when she told me that she'd been volunteering with us for 18 years, I was absolutely flabbergasted. She won't mind me saying, I don't know if it said in the piece, 79, and she's got more energy in her little finger than I think most of our staff team have in the whole body.
And it makes a difference, doesn't it, when someone has had that experience and meets someone who's perhaps thinking, I've come here, fine, I'll see what it's about, but, you know, I'm not convinced. And meeting maybe someone your age, Laurie, but meeting someone who's like Barbara who's been through it makes a massive difference.
Absolutely. They've got the same lived experience, they've got the same circumstances. Barbara can talk about losing Mike and how hard that's been. She can talk about how she finds weekends difficult because she's on her own. And if they're not up for doing an activity that day, you'll sit with them, won't you, and say, no, it's all right, I understand, rather than dragging them up, kind of thing. So,
And Laurie, I'm mindful that sometimes, because people think of Christmas, we're just a few weeks away now, as being a special time, family time, it can highlight loneliness. It can actually, as we said before, it can actually be the worst time of year for some people.
Absolutely. I mean, if you're lonely and isolated as an older person, in truth, every day can be really difficult. But at Christmas, as we all know, everything around you is saying, be together, share with family. So it can make it feel so much harder. And also with, you know, in the wider world, the cost of living crisis is making older people think about, can they spend money this Christmas? Can they engage this Christmas? So we're really trying to encourage older people to reach out to Age UK and the public to reach out to older people and their families and their communities at this time, because it's really hard.
Explain this helpline where you can match people up to talk to each other, because sometimes it's a conversation that's what's needed.
Absolutely, wonderful. So thank you, Naga. We actually have 3 different telephone helplines at the national charity. One is an advice line, advice on lots of things that affect older people in later life. One is a telephone friendship service. It was actually set up by Dame Esther Anson, wonderful Dame Esther Anson. The Silver Line helpline, which is now a core part of Age UK, 24/7, every day, Christmas Day. If an older person just needs someone to talk to, they can pick up the phone and do that. And then we have, as you mentioned, our wonderful telephone friendship service where we, you know, Barbara's a great volunteer and we match older people with a member of the public who wants to volunteer. It's not any old person, you know, we like to know, have you got anything in common? Would you like a weekly chat? I do it myself and I love my weekly chat with my telephone friend, Jean. So anyone, you know, if you've got 20 minutes a week, it's a really lovely way to get involved and help.
Well, I always think, anybody is in my situation, you've lost somebody, don't sit there, just get up and go and volunteer. You'll get so much out of it. Age UK Tameside have helped me immensely. I look on them as my family.
Oh, we are.
And I'm helping myself. I don't want to sound selfish, but I'm helping myself, but I'm helping them as well. And I do think of them as my family. And the holiday, probably taking over.
The stage is yours.
And I know the holidays are coming up, and I know I have a son, but he will come on in the afternoon. I'll do a dinner, but the rest of the week and the closed. I'm just waiting to go back doing my voluntary work.
But you are the best advert for volunteering. No, and that's a real compliment because people think about it and they don't know. They think, OK, have I got anything to give and what does it do for me? And you're the perfect example of it.
They must do, because I know I'd have just gone into a decline. That was the word I was trying to think of before.
And Barbara, can I just say, not a bad singer either. We saw you singing in the film, doing a bit of singing.
Some people say that.
Do they?
You'll be getting a record deal.
I don't think I'll be discovered singing.
I don't know about that.
But, you know, the staff, can I just say, the staff at Tameside, they're absolutely brilliant. And they're so kind to everybody. And I know I'd like to say, and just can I mention 3 people's names?
Yeah, Barbara, I'm going to have to rush you. Can you do it quickly?
I will.
How about that?
I will. Becky, Dawn, and Jay.
OK.
They look after people there. They're so kind. And they look after me and thank me when I'm going home.
Well, we will thank... We've got to... Barbara, we've got to go.
And they will know who they are.
We've got Morning
Yes.
Love. I'm
They
so
will
sorry,
know.
but it's been great talking to you all.
I wanted to thank them.
You did. Thank you. Barbara, Claire, Laurie, thank you both. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
I know I pushed that little bit in.
See, you see, Barbara's still talking.
She's still
See that? She said
She's
before
still
she
talking.
came on, Barbara said, I do talk quite a bit.
Right.